I'm going to play Solitaire for Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg. If you don't know how to play yet, there are links below the video to the lesson playlist. And in that playlist, you can find a link to the green book. That's the green book. It's got all the hands in it. 85. That's why this is so much fun to play. Lots of options. Don't be intimidated though. They're divided by categories, so if you just memorize the categories, you should be good to go. And this solitaire exercise is a really great way to practice decision making. If you want to learn how to play Mahjong, or if you already know how to play and want to improve your game, consider subscribing and click the bell so you don't miss anything. Let's play Solitaire. I have all my tiles out behind these racks and everything has been mixed. I have a little tool here that will help me keep track of which rack passes to which. And then I also have something I want to use to kind of see how hard is it to play honors versus a one suit option. So I want to try that out today. I am going to roll for prevailing. I rolled a 4, so north is prevailing. North is prevailing. This is east, south, west, and north. I'm going to use this to mark whose turn it is. Let me turn these just a bit here. There, I think that'll be a little better. Okay, I'm going to get 14 tiles for east and 13 for the other 3 players. Let's start with east and see what we can do. Look at all these 4s and 5s. 4, 5, 4, 5. I'm thinking double numbers. 4, 5 with wins. Let's look at middle chows. Middle chows, I think, is 5, 6, 7 with a pair of 4s. 4, 5, 6 with a pair of 3s. We don't have any 3s. 4, 5, 6 with a pair of 3s. Let's go ahead and identify the passing here. I'm thinking between double numbers, 4, 5, 4, 5, pungs and 2 suits, with a pair of Windsor Dragons. Let me just read it, just to be sure. Number hands are on page 22, number 38. 2 pungs of the same number and 2 suits with a pair of Windsor Dragons. So we don't need both of these, or all of these. We really only need one. We're going to be passing to south, so let's pass west. That way we're not passing them the wind of the prevailing wind, and that's not their wind. So let's try that. Double numbers or middle chows. Middle chows has a gap. There's no 3. So that is, and not only that, but there's no BAMs. We need BAMs. So let's see what happens. Let's look at south. South has winds and a dragon. 1, 2, 6, 9, 2, 6, 2, 4. I'm thinking 2, 4, 6, 8 mixed suit, but they have no 8s. That's a gap. If we played a 2, 4, 6, 8 option for them, we could probably go ahead and pass a wind here and be okay. Let's pass those. That's a little risky because it's terminals, 1s and 9s with a wind. That's a bit risky. But I think that's about the best we can do, because I want to keep all those for the 2, 4, 6, 8 hand. Let's do that and see what we can do for West. Okay, West has mixed suits, but they have lots of pairs in different suits. That's not necessarily a good thing with Wright-Patterson style. Not so much. I'm thinking if they can get an East, we could maybe play Eleanor. Let's keep the 1s and 9s though. Oh my goodness, look at that. 4 crack. 3, 4, 5. No, we got to break it up. We can't keep it all. I'm thinking Eleanor if we can get an East. Eleanor is a number hand on page 22, number 40. 3 different numbers punged in each suit. Pung of East wins and a pair of red dragons. Let's keep the 9 and give the 9 dot. And that way, if we get cracks, we could switch to a 1 suit option. Or maybe Valentine, which is a pair hand with the matching dragon. So let's let that be their plan. And let's try for North now. Okay, North has a few Winds and Dragons, and they do have mixed suits as well. Every hand has mixed suits. Mixed suits all over. So for this hand, I'm thinking Betty. Let me read Betty to you. Betty is a pair hand on page 17, number 8. 3 pairs in 1 suit, no terminals, with 7 odd honors and 1 honor paired. I think that's what I would do there. So if we hold these honors though, the terminals here, we might be able to switch them to an honor hand. And that's not a bad pass. I want to see if we can force both a honor hand and a 1 suit hand to see how difficult it would be, because in some versions those are very difficult to get. And just to dispel any anxiety that people have about playing big hands or hard hands, I want to dispel that. So we need to pick a 1 suit option here. I think probably this player is closest to an honor hand, and I think this player is closest to a 1 suit hand. So let's see what happens. Let's pass these 3. North passes to East. So we're going to go there. West passes to North. South passes to West. And East passes to South. Okay, so we just did the first right. Let's look at what everybody got. So here we have a 2-8. So now I'm thinking we have a lot of 2, 4, 6, 8 and 1 suit. A 4-8. Here's that 4-5. Let's give up the 6 and the 9. We're still looking at maybe like numbers or maybe even a 1 suit option. Let's see what South got. 2, 4, 6, 8 is what we were thinking. They picked up an 8. And here's a West. But I'm thinking little 2, 4, 6, 8, they now have no gaps. So this is going to be risky again, passing all honors. But we got to help them out. They really are behind the curveball here with this 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's look and see what West got. 1, 9. We want them to play 1 suit. So, or we need an East to play Eleanor. We're just going to pass all those. Let's see about North. Okay, North got terminals. We're going to keep them. Now they have all these terminals here. They're close to angels. Let me read angels to you. Angels is a hand of honor, page 25, number 63. 1 and 9 of each suit with 7 odd honors, any terminal or honor paired. Let's go ahead and give these up. Let's kind of break that up a little bit, thinking of the next pass. Okay, so we did first right. We're now going to go across. North and South pass. And East and West pass. So let's see how it goes. We're doing a 4-5 or dots, so they didn't get anything good. Now let's look at South. Oh, keepers, 4-8. Look at that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 6, 2, 4. We have tiles we can pass. Their 2, 4, 6, 8 is coming in. That risk they took paid off. Let's see what West got. So we're thinking cracks. Look, they just got 2 cracks. Let's switch them to cracks and forget Eleanor. Let's break up the 5 so we're not stuck with a pair. Doesn't really matter because I think we have one more pass anyway. Let's look at North. They just got all keepers. A green, a South, and a 9. They only have 2 tiles to pass. 1 and 9 of each suit, 1 of each of the Winds and Dragons. They need a North and an East. They're only 2 away from angels. Okay, so we went across. Now we're going to do left. North passes to West. 2 tiles. Let's see here. They're going to pass 1 blind. So we're going to pass East up to North. So North can pass blind. And then West passes to South. And South to East. Okay, let's look and see what we got. Okay, we got Winds. There's a pair. North, East, West. We might switch them to Razzle or News Lineup. Razzle is a pair hand on page 17, number 6. 5 pairs in 1 suit with News. Or we could still play 2 or double numbers with North. Either way, we can get rid of that 3 bam. Let's see what South got. Okay, we're playing a 2, 4, 6, 8 hand. Those are all discards. Let's see what West got. Nothing, because they're in cracks. So these are all discards. Let's see what North got. A 1 and a 9. Okay, they're in honors. This is why you don't want to pass honors. Look at that. They might be able to play Heavenly Twins, which is also an honor hand. It's 7 pairs of 1s and 9s and Winds and Dragons. Okay, we're done with the Charleston. So now we're in the pick and discard phase of the game. So we're going to discard for East, 3 bam. And we'll draw for South because nobody wants that 3 bam. We got a 7 bam. That is a discard. We'll just all of these can go away. 3 dot. So let's draw for West. 6 bam. Yeah, let's get rid of these honors. If you don't need honors, get rid of them early. Let's draw for North. 7 bam. That's a discard. We're going to draw for East. West. Let's look really quick because now we have 2 pair of Winds. There's a hand called Repression, number 12 on page 18. Sequence of 8 in 1 suit with 3 pairs of Winds or Dragons. 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. we have to decide. Let's give up on double numbers. I don't think there's enough pairs in the 4-5 to make it worth it. Let's give up a 4 crack. Now we're going to draw for south. Looking up here at west, they do have 3 4s, but the hands that they're probably going to play with the 1 suit option, they're all concealed. So let's draw for south. 8 dot, that's a good tile, because we want to gather every 2, 4, 6, 8 we can. 5 bam, discard. We're going to draw for west. 5 bam, it was just thrown, so that's a good discard. Drawing for north. 2 dot, that's a discard. We want honors. Down here, east. 7 crack, that's a discard. Nobody can take that, so we'll draw for south. 5 dot, we want evens, so let's get rid of the 5 dot and draw for west. 3 dot, discard. Drawing for north. Okay, 1 dot. Now the Heavenly Twins is coming in. See all these pairs that they've gotten? Heavenly Twins is 7 pairs with 1s, 9s, winds, and dragons. So we have to decide. Let's look also at termination. Termination is another hand of honor. Termination is on page 25, number 67. 4 pungs of terminals and a pair of winds or dragons. Here's a pair of winds. If we get 1 more pair, we can pung all of these, which kind of makes it a little easier. It is a double limit hand though. Let's get rid of the west. We'll give up on the angel's hand. We have too many pairs. And let's go ahead and look at drawing for east. Oh, there's a keeper, a 7. Let's discard the 5 crack and draw for south. 2 dot, that is a keeper. So here we have a pair of 2s, a pair of 4s. We have a couple of 6s as options and an 8. We need pungs of each 2, 4, 6, 8. And then we need a pair of 2s or 8s. So all these can go away. Let's discard the 7 bam. And we'll draw for west. Oh, there's a keeper, 5 crack. Let's discard the 6 bam and draw for north. 1 dot. You can use Kongs for Heavenly Twins or termination. We need pungs. Let's get rid of the white and draw for east. 3 crack, that's a discard. Let's draw for south. 7 crack, discard. Drawing for west. 7 dot, we need cracks for west. Let's draw for north. 1 crack, nice. Let's get rid of the red dragon. That hand of honor here is really coming in. I think we should have them play termination. We just need to pung, 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 and they'll be ready. Did I discard for, yeah, okay. We're gonna draw for east. 2 crack, discard. Drawing for south. 5 dot, we want evens, not odds. We're gonna throw that and draw for west. There's a keeper. We don't have to really pick a hand until we run out of discards. Let's throw the 1 bam. And we're gonna draw for north. Now, termination, I believe, is a pung hand. Yes, it is. We're gonna pung. Pung. 1 bam. Let's throw the green dragon and draw for east. 9 crack, that is a discard. And we're gonna draw for south. 8 crack, that's a keeper. We still need a pair of 8s. Let's get rid of the 9 bam. And we can draw for, oh, pung, right here. 9 bam. And we're going to discard the 9 dot. They are ready to win on a 1 crack, or yeah, 1 crack. That's what they need, because they have to have a pair of wins or dragons. In this case, it's wins for an honor hand. So we're going to draw for east. They got an east. Okay, let's read repression again. I think they need 3 pairs of wins. Yep, sequence of 1 through 8 in 1 suit with 3 pairs of wins. 1, 2, 3. Let's get rid of the 5 crack. 5 crack. So we don't need that. We need a 1 dot or a 9 dot and a 3 dot for this player. So let's draw for south. 1 crack. That is a discard. 1 crack, and that would be Mahjong for north. North 1 with termination. Pungs of 1s and 9s with a pair of winds or dragons. That's an honor hand. That is a double limit hand. So north 1. That was actually a pretty quick win. This hand was coming together. Look at all those cracks, but if we were going to get to 1 suit, we still needed to get rid of those. I think that was a long shot, going to 1 suit or 1 suit with dragons there. This hand was coming in a bit, but they still had a lot of drawing to do, but they did clear to all evens. And this hand came in too. All of them did really well, actually. We've got all our pairs in here. We just needed a 1 dot or a 3 dot. This hand was 1 tile away, so the race was between these 2 right here. If you have a set at home, get it out and try Solitaire. It really is a great way to practice the pick and discard phase of the game. You just have to be able to play as if you don't know what is in the other player's hands. If you can do that, it's a great exercise. Come back and let me know what you think. Write it in the comment section. If you have any thoughts about it right now, just jot down your comments and then go try it yourself and come back and let me know how it felt to you. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, consider subscribing and then click that bell so you get notification for when I post new videos. That way you won't miss out on any opportunities to learn some new strategies or pick up on some insights into the game that might give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next Solitaire for Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg, may all your picks be keepers.